So I'm just gonna jog my cute little self over. Or they may be on my... They're level 30, I'm level 22. Let's see. 220. $170, 250, faint. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. Well, maybe I shouldn't do it. That was quite close-ish. But I got Apkalu on my list taken care of. Careless Whiskers. So slow. All right. Start looking for the guy at the marker. He's probably up here somewhere. He generally is. I'm gonna make sure that marker I'm following is for the event. Looks like I'm supposed to get on the ship. Yep, I'm supposed to get onto the ship. Alright. I can tell an adventure when I see one. Welcome aboard, friend. I dare say Mayaru Moyaru sent you along, didn't he? The Moonfire fair is a roaring success. Just take a look around. Talk of the Queen Lamin's splendor spread far and wide, and folk have journeyed from across the realm to see it. A fine thing to be sure. Still, expecting those who never had so much as smelled the sea breeze to plunge headfirst into the spray, well, it don't always go to plan. We can't have anything impacting the guild's reputation, be it injuries, drownings, or boredom. I want him on camera. So we thought up a way to ease our less confident guests into the season a little more gentle-like. We could use the help of an adventurer such as yourself to convince them the terrors of the deep won't be terrorizing these shores anytime soon. Yep. Oh, look at that barding. He's got train barding on. Well, drat. Maybe I'm gonna have to do that dungeon now. A lot. Until that drops. I can buy it. So we thought up a way to eat, right. Look for Gold Hair Mikote down on the stands below, and you'll find Ho'obanyo, another chaperone. She'll be more than happy to give you the details. Half physical and half psychic damage, yep. More like a disability. My goodness, I have a lot of carp in here. Cha-cha. On the golden sands below. Alright, so she's over there somewhere. We just can't see her. Well, they didn't used to make us swim everywhere, but this time they're making us swim. Not that I have a problem with it. Onto the blood shore. This whole stretch of sand, both on this island and on the mainland, is the blood shore. Ho'obanyo. Oh, hello, are you looking for someone? You, in point of fact. Herman. Excuse me. Popcorn where it wasn't supposed to be. Hey, Armaga sent you along? Did he? Perfect timing. Many of our fair goers aren't terribly confident around water, you see. Swimming classes are already on offer, But even getting into the ocean is a step too far for particularly nervous guests. First things first, we need to show them that they can enjoy being beside the seaside. Allow me to introduce Aha! Our inflatable modcraft, proud vessel of the Watery Wings Pleasure Cruise. Adorable and practical, if I say so myself. Spacious enough for guests of any size to lounge comfortably above the water, listening to the lapping of the waves with the sun on their face. Who could fail to fall in love with the ocean? I wonder if the top of that acts like ground. See, my 100 level character has a house. It's not on the beach. It's one street up and back from the beach. If I had one of these and it does act like ground, I go back to my house to craft. Just because I have, it's my house. I go there to craft. But I could take this over the seawall, past the sand, and do my crafting on the ocean. That would be very cool. But being dragged out to sea wouldn't be terribly relaxing either. We even played magics to set the rafts on a predetermined course around the shallows, one we ensured was free of ferocious wavekin. Still, the creatures of the sea are nothing if not unpredictable. For additional security and peace of mind, I'd like a member of the Adventurers Guild to act as an escort. That would be us. Which brings me to my request. How would you like to be our resident tour guide turned bodyguard? Now, headcanon for this character is that she is seafaring from a seafaring clan. So having her tour guide on a floating attraction is just chef's kiss apropos. Wonderful. I can rest easy knowing our cruise is in good hands. Our first guests are already waiting on the opposite shore. Just let the chaperone know I sent you, and we can get the Watery Wings Pleasure Cruise underway. Remember what I said about they always have a fight? I'll wait for your arrival at the end of the route. I'm keen to hear how our guests enjoy the maiden voyage. Voyage, not voyage. I don't know if it's going to let me do this. Yeah, I didn't think it's going to let me do that. Usually only lets you swim, well, it's probably not going to let me do that. Oh. Oops. I hate these things. You know, I said some things are more aggressive than others. Well, this would be a more. Can I get some help? You know, all you adventure types standing around there. Yay! Thank you. Alright, talking to the chaperone. Oh, that outfit with the big chipmunk head's got a story behind it. Might you be the adventurer escorting our guest? Well, one of them. Thank you for agreeing to help. The two young ladies here have come all the way from Gridania to attend the fair. However, as soon as our Makoti guest spied the ocean, she became quite agitated. I can't see her boarding the raft in this state. Perhaps it will set her mind at ease to know such a stalwart adventurer is to accompany her. Would you be so kind as to speak with her? If I can find her in the press. I don't know if anybody else can see anything, but I sure can't. I can't do it. I'm so scared I'm hiding myself in the feathers of this chocobo. Just look at how deep it is. I'll sink like a stone, and I'm sure I heard someone talking about dangerous wave getting. No, I can't. Come now, Lo. It'll be all right. We won't stray far from the shore, remember? And look, here's our adventurer escort. I do apologize. She was so looking forward to this, but the sight of the ocean seems to have woken some kind of instinctual fear. I just don't know how to reassure her. I'll protect you no matter what. I can fill anything in this ocean. Well, not with a single strike, I can't. I'll protect you no matter what. You will? You do look like you take a shark bite to the face without flinching. All right, I'll just... And there it finally does what it was supposed to be doing, which is clearing out around the NPCs so that we can see what we're playing. All right, I'll trust Fiona and ride the Moogle. Lo Mijuk and Aven. I'm heartened to see her fears have been assuaged. Once your own preparations are complete, please give Miss Even the word. The Mographs are ready and waiting. Well, my preparations are as preparated as they're going to get. What if I should take a higher level? You know what, I'm going to, just because I don't want to fight a hard fight. I don't want Lancer, I want Warrior. So I don't suppose it'll matter if a novice like me takes the lead. Fiona, I trust you have our backs. Promise to stay right behind me, okay? You have to promise. I promise. I will float away with the watery wings pleasure cruise. That looks kind of silly when I'm in full armor. Look at the scenery. Buildings atop the ocean? How do they stop the posts from rotting, I wonder? Chemistry and more chemistry. A crab! I've never seen one like that in the Twellswoods rivers. This is actually pretty cool. Beds on the beach? Now that sounds more my speed. I could doze right off to the sound of the waves. Swimming classes. Oh, how I would love to learn how to swim, as long as we don't go too deep. Let's do it. Now we've overcome this, we can do anything together. Are we supposed to be heading right for that massive ship? Yes, you are. Yes, you are. That's the Queen something or other. Oh, Even, it's amazing. I'm so glad we came. How did you enjoy your first ocean voyage? The feel of the raft swaying with the leaping waves was exhilarating. And the Queen Laughing is so imposing up close. It took my breath away. I saw the most unusual creatures, and everyone looks to be having such fun playing in the sea. Let's get her out of here before any of those really big crabs come along. Honestly, you'd never know she'd been about to run for the hills before you turned up. Thank you for giving her the courage to enjoy herself like this. While I'm tempted to go for another ride, following the same route again might get a little stale. Perhaps it would be fun to have something else to do during the cruise. What do you think, Lo? We can do anything you like, Even. I'm pretty at home with the high seas now, but maybe nothing too adventurous. That's an interesting suggestion. If the Watery Rings Pleasure Cruise offered different activities, it might keep guests coming back to ride again and again. Ladies and gentlemen, I smell a new gold saucer attraction. Did the ride over here give you any inspiration, Fiona? Cold treats to snack on, a guide giving information about the local area. Small handheld water cannons to drench your companions. Perhaps it would work on the beach, but I don't think I'd be able to relax and enjoy the scenery if someone was firing on me for the entire cruise. Probably not. Come on, Ethan, it would be such fun. Don't tell me you're afraid of getting wet. Since we have everything set up, we can always tailor the experience for different guests. Perhaps we could offer the water cannons as an advanced option, assuming all participants are willing. Yeah, sounds like a good idea. Any other ideas? Would it be educational? I did wonder about the architecture and fashion of Costa del Sol. Yeah. I'd love to learn more about the ocean flora and fauna, too. Yes, a leisurely chat may make the experience even more relaxing, and it seems likely to appeal to visitors unfamiliar with Costa del Sol. Any other ideas? Is she going to make me go through the whole list? Well, let's do cold treats. Since the adventurers will want the bombs. There are sweets made of ice. That sounds perfect in this heat. I wouldn't want to drop them overboard with how the raft sways. Indeed, foodstuffs may not be a good fit for the Watery Wings Pleasure Cruise, though a refreshing juice might be just the thing to stay cool and hydrated, as long as we're not prone to spilling. Any other ideas? Well, that leaves us with a perilous course lined with bombs. What? Bombs? The poor Muggles will pop and will be swallowed up by the sea. Ah, Fiona, bombs at the Moonfire Fair? Surely not. Don't worry, that's just the adventurer's sense of humor. Yep, it is. Any other ideas? Couldn't possibly be more fun. Well, that's given me plenty to think about. Thanks to you three, I'm confident we'll make an even more pleasant pleasure cruise. Come on, Ethan. Let's go and look around the Queen Lemon. Have you seen that giant water slide? Don't you want to get something to eat first? I don't know what they're serving here, but it smells amazing. That sounds like my cue to show our guests around the Queen. Would you mind letting Hiramanga know how things went? Yeah, I'll let him know. Thank you, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the fair. All right. Oh, dude. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cut you off and have you fall off. What class was I in? Oh. Alchemist it is then. You know, that's really not the gear for the circumstance. Sounds like those Gridanian lasses had a grand old time. As did you, by the wistful look on your face. No need to ask, friend. Here, I've secured an inflatable Mograph for you, as thanks. The magical limiters have been removed, so you can take a piece of Coastal Del Sol Summer with you wherever you go. If I know adventurers, which I do, then you're no doubt thinking of all the unlikely and wildly inappropriate places you can ride this beauty. I won't ask. Just remember, safety first, here. Oh, but before you go floating away to the ends of the universe, it seems like word spreads fast. Fairgoers are clamoring to ride the Watery Wings pleasure cruise. If you've the time and inclination to escort some more guests, the help would be more than welcome. Either way, I hope you enjoy the rest of the fair. Perhaps I'll even take the old Mogcraft for a spin myself and admire the Queen from a more intimate angle. Ha ha ha.